What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to the YouTube channel. Here with you at Cool Crypto, where we talk about all your favorite cryptos out there. Remember, it's not just crypto, it's cool crypto. All right, so real quick disclosure, guys, I sound a little bit different because my throat is still healing. I'm no longer in pain, I'm no longer suffering, I am back. I'm able to eat now, so that's a positive. Now, today we're going to be talking about Lillian Finance. I'm going to go ahead and just shoot that out there straight out. I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Always invest at your own risk and do your own research. So with that being said, we're going to take a look at some price action real quick right before we dive into the content. As you guys can see, same as always. Well, not as always. I didn't mean to say it that way, but same as what's been happening these past couple weeks, this past couple months, etc. The market is not doing so well. Bitcoin is still struggling between the $29,000, $30,000, $31,000 mark. We are just hanging in there. We're waiting for the bulls to come in order for us to get right up there. Now, where we last left off, I know we were talking about some news with the tier 1 exchange listing, and we're going to get into that in just a moment. But let's get into the holder count. At the moment, we are at 96, which we are about 304 holders away from hitting the 10,000 holder mark. All right, so let's dive right into Twitter. So the last time that we spoke about Lillian Finance, I know I had brought out a video where they were talking about a tier 1 exchange listing. So Barney and Cody and Brad had an AMA about 2 weeks ago where they apologized to everybody out here who is part of the Lillian Finance community, because basically the understanding that a lot of people had with this was that the tier 1 exchange is happening within any moment, and it didn't. I'm not the one to say this is negative news. Of course, I took it as like, damn, you know what happened? But at the end of the day, they apologized. They were transparent. They made it right. The tier 1 exchange listing is still happening. They did explain to us what's transpiring at the current moment and why it's being held up a little bit. We don't know what exchange it is just yet, but I know they gave us a hint. Somebody threw out there that there was a U involved in the name of it, and the logo is bluish greenish. I have my own speculations. I thought it was crypto.com, but now I'm kind of looking a little bit more towards KuCoin. That's just my guess, though. Speculation, guys. But that's the only exchange that I found to be tier 1 that has those characteristics. But like I said, that's just me. Anyway, so they held a couple spaces these past couple weeks. Anyway, sorry, but derailing here. Back to the reason why the tier 1 exchange didn't happen was because of the 501c3. So in order for them to be classified as a nonprofit organization on the foundation side, was because they need to do a special filing to be classified as a nonprofit. Now, me coming from the banking industry, I can tell you guys straight off the bat that these are not documents that are easily obtained. There is a lot of background work done from the IRS or whoever issues this, the federal government, whoever issues this certification, because I come from the banking industry and I dealt with this a lot for a lot of small business clients who are acting as churches or other charities or other corporations that are strictly nonprofit. So I can tell you guys right off the bat, it's not easy to obtain. So one of the things that I just want to clarify, yes, the team is working hard on getting this, and I appreciate them. I praise them. Let's get it down, Lillian Finance. We look forward to getting this secured. That way we can go ahead and get listed on whatever exchange. That's what the message that they delivered to us was on what was being, what has been halting this tier 1 listing. So once this is all said and done, then I believe we can get back to getting this on the road and getting a listing so that we can go ahead and take advantage of some new investors on this platform. But how soon is that to come? We don't know, guys. The time frame on this paperwork can be a couple days, a couple weeks. We don't know. But I'm glad that the team was able to still establish a line of communication with the investors to let them know, hey, you know what, this is what's transpiring. And I got to tell you, this is what I love most about this project and the development team, who have been upfront with us since the beginning. But yeah, so that's what's been happening with Tier 1 exchange listing, which we are still looking forward to within the next couple of weeks. But if you guys did miss it, if you guys missed it, the tax-free buys were enabled. I'm not sure if they're still live. I think they were supposed to go out as of today, but they were out for a couple of days, from my understanding. So a lot of people took advantage of this. Some people still didn't take advantage of this, but I love how the team was dedicated to say, hey, you know what? We're in a bear market. How can we attract attention? How can we get more people to buy in? Let's do tax-free buys once again. Love it, man. This is an awesome idea, and I hope they do it again pretty soon, man, because it gives us, the people who already know a lot about the project and who have been invested since day one, an opportunity to continue to fill their bags. Yeah, so another thing, Ryan Patrick, he is now hosting Lillian Tribe Tuesdays on his channel, where he is dedicating this to Lillian Finance. And I know in the first episode he did host it. He had Brad and Lily on there, and it was just such an amazing. I had such an amazing time just hanging out. Some of the most respected Lillian Tribe members were there as well for the stream. But yeah, so I mean, there's a lot that's been happening, guys. A lot behind the scenes. Obviously, we're in a bear market. Things are not always going to look this way. For those of you who have been in crypto for some time, you already know it's never going to stay this way. With that being said, that is all I have for you guys as far as the Lillian Finance update and what's been happening from my perspective. Other than that, everybody out there, stay tuned for the next video and stay cool.